Hey guys, J-Man here. Okay, and we're talking about Wolverine #2, which came out this week. So we all know that the comic shops are closed. So this is one of the books that I actually do get from the comic shop physically. And whenever you buy a Marvel comic in physical form, you get a digital code. So that's one way to preserve the comic, but I haven't been able to do that. So I just got it from Comixology. So going forward, I'll probably just subscribe to a lot of these on Comixology. I already have several subscriptions anyways. What's another few? Hopefully when things get back to normal, I can get my comics from my shop if it's still open, but that's for another time. Okay, so Wolverine issue 1 I really liked a lot, big time. Thought it was great. Two stories in there, the vampire one and then that pollen one with the drugs. So this #2 continues from that storyline. So I don't know if the next one will continue from the other one. If somebody knows, they can let me know. So this was Wolverine going all crazy, hallucinating and just going mad, sort of like the Old Man Logan ish kind of thing, which is the vibes I was picking up. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but those are the vibes I was getting. He attacks everybody, goes crazy, whatever. Okay, so the players in this, there's Jeff Bannister. He was the cop, so he's an important character. They always give you this kind of thing so you can know who's involved. Wolverine, obviously, the healer, that's the guy in Krakoa, and the pale girl, which looks like she's going to be the villain for this. So the pollen is like a drug or whatever. It's created from these petals from Krakoa, blah blah blah. Okay, so we start off with like a little bit of a fight here with a bunch of characters, and then Wolverine wakes up, and this is like his memories, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to do all that." And then we cut back to some investigation, and so there's a little bit of a police procedural thing going on here. Oh, spoilers are in effect. Sorry, it's always spoilers for me. In any case, hopefully, I don't think that's ruined anything. There's an investigation going on. Bannister's daughter, I believe, has cancer. So that sucks. I've really got to like this Bannister guy. When he first kind of came on, I didn't really think, I was like, okay, he's just a character, but I thought he was pretty cool. I really was liking him in this issue a lot. And also his name is Bannister, like Reggie Bannister from Phantasm, who I met. He's great. Anyways, that's like so random. So random link there. But yeah, so pretty good. This issue was really good, actually. It started off and I thought, I kind of was really interested in the vampire thing in the last, in the #1, but this actually was really cool after all. When it's all said and done, is really good. There's some great moments here, and I like this kind of thing where it's Logan. It's just Logan and Bannister just like drinking and talking and spitting and all that. And this goes on for a couple of pages. I really kind of liked that. I thought that was a good character bonding moment. And they go out on the high seas. Oh, I wanted to mention something too. I like the fact that Wolverine is in costume here. Like he's going out on a mission, so he's got his costume on. I love Wolverine in all forms, Logan and all that. And he doesn't need his costume for me to still be interested in reading his story. I think he's strong enough of a character that he doesn't need the costume. But let's face the friggin' facts, man. I want the costume. I want Wolverine. That's my one. I just wish he would have had the Wolverine costume in the movies, like proper. It would have been really cool. Plus, if you saw that scene in The Wolverine where they showed where he opens up the briefcase and you see his costume, it looked wicked. So I don't get it anyway. Yeah. So this was pretty good. Couple of things happen here. Well, you know what? I know I just said spoilers, but this is like a pretty killer ending, and I was pretty shocked actually. I don't get shocked too often, in comics at least. So this was pretty shocking. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and not spoil it. It was pretty crazy what happened. So now I don't know. Like, this is a really interesting thing that they've set up here, because I really want to know what happens with this storyline, but I don't want to ignore that vampire angle either. So if the next issue is going to be about the vampire thing, that's going to be cool. But now I'm so nervous and anxious to see what the next issue is going to be for this story. So if they're going to set this up this way, then that's a really damn good way of doing it, because they've got me hooked now on both storylines. And it's sort of like how New Mutants is doing two different kind of storylines. Although that looks like that's ended now. It looks like it's more going to be focused into one thing. But yeah, I like this series so far. I don't know what the future is going to be, if it's going to be just digital or not. I will continue to get all the X books for sure, in whatever form they may take, whether that's a physical form or a digital form. And I will continue to give my thoughts on all of these things regardless of what happens. I know Children of the Atom is coming out, which I'm like, not terribly looking forward to, actually. But you know what? I am going to give it a shot anyways. And as long as it's being produced, I will try to keep up with it and share my thoughts as we go. But let me know what you thought of Wolverine #2 or Wolverine, or anything that you want to talk about. Yeah, awesome. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Until next time.